As we head towards the green flag, Dylan Young is the pole sitter here at Road Atlanta. As we kick off a new track to start off the season, and that's an on start, but Dylan Young leads us down to the flag and the turn one here at Road Atlanta. In the turn number one, Washer on the back of the two. Ian Duda trying to hold the outside. Young leads coming out of turn. Washer exits second to the two. Duda slides into third. Noah Hart, this is sort of his home race for him. In the 47, he's in fifth. He's sliding into fifth place. His other Atlantean brother, Jacob Hart's back in 12th. So hopefully, this will be a good race for road course for our road course standards. Shelton with Charles Sanford battling one-on-one. Good battle between those two. Lamas usually does good as these road courses. Nicholas Guerrero makes a pass on the 72 for third. And Nicholas Guerrero slots into third. As Dylan Young starts to pull. Really fast on the straightaway compared to Washer and Guerrero. As Guerrero is moving his way towards the front. Right on the back of the 28 car. Everybody stacking up though. It's been a trouble spot for a lot of drivers during practice here. And looks like they keep it clean for the most part. Oh, there goes Daly, and Daly spun into Skabnicki, and he's up and over. And there goes Cole Daly over and over. And Skabnicki gets right involved. And that's the end of those Tuesdays. Oh, Skabnicki not happy with the 22. Slides right up against him. And that's going to cost the 19 and the 22. As Dylan Young continues to lead. Oh, whoa, Shelton, what a save! How the hell did she not spin there? She got right into 71, slid, keeps it going, gets past them either way. Holy cow, Shelton. She's being really aggressive this race. Shoving that 71 out of the way. She is not in the mood. Here we go on lap 3. Nicholas Guerrero trying to close in on the 2 of Dylan Young. Both these two are in dire need of a win to give them both confidence heading into the upcoming races. Daniel Day in the 6th place, my bad. No Hart fell to 7th after being in 5th. Shelton's trying to move her way through the field. Sean Perkins in the 10th place. Dang, speak English today. Josh Michaels and Michael Block having a good battle for 11th place right now as Michael slots in front of the 29. And we got another battle here, Nick Mason, Jason Tross. These two have battled each other a lot this season. Let's try and find our points leader of Fibrosis. He's back at 27th with front damage, so not good for Fibrosis for sure. And, whoa, I think I saw Williams get trouble! Slides and blows up. And there goes the 16. Oh, and Ravrix is blowing up. Huh. Well, something happened. Take a look and see what happened here between Williams and Ravrix. These two are battling for 28th. Williams slides off the turn and then just comes right into Ravrix. Kang gets loose back there and then ooh, man, right into the concrete wall goes PJ Williams. And looks like no one else gets involved. McWhirr barely misses it. And that's unfortunate for PJ Williams. Dylan Young being challenged by the 07. Here comes Nicholas Guerrero. Oh, Guerrero's hungry, but so is Dylan Young. Oh, Dylan Young got through that turn a lot better than that 07 did. And he pulls right back into the snake. Ooh, boy. Oh, Guerrero getting a little bit better through that than Young did, and he did, but he still is not side by side with the two. Washer back there in third, hiding. This dude is trying to hold fourth for himself. So we head through this field. Tross trying to work past Jacob Hart for 14th. field. DJ Curtis looks like he's got front end problems. Gonna start to look up and see what happened to him. Guerrera struggling. McGort's in the pits, and Rapix is still blowing up. And here comes Guerrera, gonna try and charge onto the 2 again, and slides, and he makes a huge mistake, and he will not get the spot. Pit stops are approaching, and Dylan Young has pulled a gap on the 07. Chris Washer trying to catch up with the 07 right now as they are battling for second place. Duda, Lamas stay as they look for a good battle here. We got a good one here. We got a 4-car battle going on in the top 10 here as Perkins deals with Joshua Michaels, who's trying to get in the 10th place. Sanford working his way towards the front. He's got right side damage there, and he's trying to get past the 9A of Deanna Shelton. Makes a mistake there, and he'll lose some ground. And so Sanford makes a mistake. Here comes Joshua Michaels to spoil. Michaels once drove that 24 back in season 6. I think, yeah, season 6, so kind of irony. Here comes Matthew Fuller, trying to work his way into the top 10, that 6 car. Fuller's been undeniably impressive this season, and he's really recovered ever since that injury that he got at a CIS last season, and he's been so impressive. I wouldn't surprise him if he gets a re-sign, as he's been incredible. Joshua Michaels there. Fuller gonna try and get past 17. Oh, we got issues. Lamas is stuck right in front of the pack there. And Lamas with damage. Something happened, I think, as Daniel Day's in the pits. Something happened as Washer moves into second and McWhort's blowing up. See what happened here. Lamas is dealing with Ian Duda right now, trying to get by. And oh, Day just dive bombs right and slams straight into the back of the 48. And then, oh, tempers flare, and there goes Lamas and Daniel Day. Wow, that could have been avoided. They don't dive straight into the back of the 48, and they just wrecked themselves at this race. Got her here between Baskinger and Charles Jackson. And ooh, a little bumping and beating and banging going on right now. Oh, Jackie Tang with William Duncan causing problems. Alex Allen back here with Demex and DJ Curtis. They're struggling today. Jerry Carrera's got something wrong with that car. Here comes Chris Washer trying to deal with Dylan Young for the lead. Oh, that 28 closed the gap. Oh, but Washer slid. That's a mistake. And Washer slid. And here comes Guerrera as they deal with McGuirk, who is blowing up. They probably should just park the car. But McCourt don't roll like that. No Hart's gonna pass by his broken teammate here in a moment. Duda having a really good 4th place run. God, okay. And Hart, that was probably the saddest thing he's ever seen. Shelton up there in 6th, working her way through the pack. Well, working her way through the field. Fuller and Sanford going at it one-on-one. Ooh, will Fuller try and use McWhort as a pick? Oh, he will! Oh, man, he did! Holy cow. Well, at least he tried. It's Fuller trying to get past the 24. Dylan Young is in the pits, but it's time for green flag pit stops here, as Guerrero will stay out an extra lap so we can have fresher tires. So pit stops have begun here. I'm not seeing anybody gamble. Joshua Michael's going to stay out. Perkins will stay out. Fuller will stay out. Could be interesting. Fuel strategy could play a part of this. They're going to have to pit at least once, possibly twice. And Dylan Young got a furiously fast pit stop right there. And he will come out right in front of Washer. So Guerrera, we'll see if he can beat Dylan Young. Let's see where Dylan Young will slot in. Where is Guerrera? There's Guerrera right there, but Dylan Young will fly by the 07. And Dylan Young will keep the lead. And he's race winning bound right now. That car is insanely quick. As green flag pit stops conclude. And wow. These two keep blowing up. They probably should stop doing that. Oh, Joshua Michaels is blown up in the 17. He's got a problem. Wow. Michaels had a really good top 10 run going until that. And that's unfortunate. And we got a battle between Fibrosis and Sanford. Sanford we saw up in 10th place area. And now he's back in 28th with Fibrosis. Something must have happened in the pits as Gene Sanford's blown up as well. Gene Sanford blows up in the 77. A lot of mechanical issues. It is a road course though, so those are pretty normal. And Jacob Anthony tries to deal with the 71 of Daniel Day. Perkins is falling back thanks to pit stops as well. Matthew Fuller, for some reason, he's second, but he's not. Oh, Jackie Tang's got an issue. He stopped on the track. Okay, so this happened to him, and we didn't get this on tape until now, so... Oh, Fibrosis just turns the 12 into the wall, and they both went like that. And that's the end of Jackie Tang. 10 laps to go for Dylan Young, as he still leads this race by a huge margin. Guerrero and Washer are about, I'd say, a couple seconds behind. Noah Hart doing 4th in his home race, so he's doing good. Shelton in the top 5. Duda's got damage, it looks like. And that's a heartbreaker for the 72. We'll have to look and see where he got that from. Alright, so happened to Ian Duda. Let's see what happens to him. Oh god, is Rapid's gonna do something? Oh, Duda just drives straight into the back of the 20. And that gave that 72 car a lot of damage. So that's unfortunate for Ian Duda. Lap cars have been an issue here. 9 laps to go. Charleston Jackson having a good battle for 11th place right now. Eric Byrne, I think, is in 10th. He is. Byrne's 10th. Both these two got front damage. So Byrne's pulling away from both of them. As Jackson slots in front of the 4. Nice job to him. Baskinger doing alright in 8th. Not too bad for him. Fuller trying to work his way to the top 5, but Shelton's got quite a good gap right now. And Dylan Young is the fastest car on the track. They're almost a second quicker than these two. And Rapix really needs to get off the track because he's being a huge nuisance right now. Stuff going on back here. Duda is still slow, and oh, there goes Jacob Hart's off, and Vincent Allen, who's in 20th, gets front end damage, and the bad luck for him continues. Huge stack up there, and that's going to take Vincent Allen out of this race as Minizuki slides way wide. Oh boy, contact, and Jesus Christ. And Tang is still stopped on pit road, but yet they haven't removed him. Why haven't they removed him yet? He's stuck in the pits. Very odd. Hey, look at Daniel Day. He's 16th, and yet he's got that car. Well, even though he's involved in a huge wreck, Daniel Day is in 16th despite that damage, so I guess that's impressive. For someone who dive-bombed Cody Lamas is Nick Smith. Very impressively in 15th right now. Great run for him. Jacob Anthony in 12th, trying to get past DJ Curtis, but Curtis is slowing him down horribly. Anthony did not get a good start to the race, and this is not helping. As Gene Sanford is slow, very slow on the track, as Tross trying to close in on the 10. And Anthony finally deals with the 5. That took long enough. Dylan Young, though, with 6 laps to go, is just dominating. He's led every lap of this race today. He has now won since season 3 or 4, something like that, if I'm correct, in that 2 car. And as long as he keeps his car clean, he should be doing well here! Oh my god! Dylan Young into the back of his teammate of Gene Sanford and heads into the pits. And, oh, and more contact, and Tang right there. Young Motorsports. And Nicolas Guerrera takes the lead. Wow. Dylan Young wasn't even himself that stopped it. It was his own teammates of Gene Sanford and Jackie Tang. Wow. Gene Sanford has already gotten so much criticism from her driving before, and that is not going to help in her case. And Young Motorsports, first they lose Daly, then they lose Tang, then they lose Sanford, and then they just lose Dylan Young. Young Motorsports imploding on themselves here at Atlanta. Insane controversy. Amos Rapix just left the track, and now he's back in there, gets into Matthew Fuller, and he spins himself out. And Rapix, even though that car blows up, he still drives on the racetrack. And I'm telling you what, those stewards are not gonna be happy with that 20 car. That is not good. Fuller was lucky he didn't just get completely wrecked as he holds 5th. Noah Hart in 3rd in the 47. So now, it's a 2-car horse. Well, 2-car race for the win between Guerrero and Chris Washer in the 28. Huge controversy in the late stages of this race. Michael Block 6th, impressively. So that's your top 10 right there. Jacob Anthony in 11th. Man, but still, that was insane. As Rapix still being a complete fool. I won't be surprised if he gets a penalty for this. Same for Gene Sanford and Jackie Tang. Goodness me. White flag in the air for Nicolas Guerrera. Guerrera's last win was back in season 6, I think. Trying to remember. I think his last win was either in season 5 or season 6. So Nicolas Guerrera, in that 07 car, has usually been never near the lead, but he's always been up in the top 20 area. And Chris Washer, who has really not had the best of season thus far, although he is 10th in the points. Guerrera, I'm trying to see where he is in the points. He's 13th. So both these two are in runs that they absolutely needed in their points contention here. As Nicolas Guerrera's only got a couple of laps left, and I don't think Chris Washer's gonna have anything for him. I mean, Washer is closing the gap, but it's not enough. Not enough time as Guerrera heads into the final turns. Noah Hart needed this podium for sure. As well as Noah Hart's been struggling as of late. And Guerrera heading into the final 2 turns. As long as he doesn't make a mistake here, he's got this one, and he will. He's got this one. Coming off the final turn, Nicolas Guerrera will take the checker flag and will win here at Road Atlanta. And Rapix is still blowing up. And Tang is still there. Shelton 4th. Fantastic run for her. She'll finally score a top 10 this season and a top 5 at the same time. Fuller will take 5th, and we are hearing that he's going to take the points lead, and he's taken the points lead we were hearing, and he has. Matthew Fuller, the new points leader. Block will finish 6th. Eric Burns, 7th. Jake Baskinger, 8th. And Zach Rogers will finish 9th, and Charles Jackson will round out the top 10. Great run for them. Nick Smith comes home in 11th. Who finished in 12th? 11th. Jacob Anthony. Sean Perkins, 13th. Duda, despite that damage, will come home 14th. Jacob Hart will snatch a top 15. Charles Sanford, not too bad. Seth Cole worked his way to 17th. Mizuki to Max finished 18th and 19th. And William Duncan rounds out the top 20. Hope you guys enjoyed this race. Congratulations to Nicolas Guerrera on winning here at Road Atlanta. And we will see you guys at Miami.